Congratulations.
Thank you.
You maintained your composure so well when Carson announced your name. You didn't break down in tears. How did you keep it together?
Honestly, I have no idea how I didn't cry. I don't know how. I did cry, actually, after Blinds. I was in the car and I couldn't stop crying. And I wore my Kelly jacket and I fell asleep. I was out. But after he called my name of me winning the show, I was just like I was joyous. I just felt really good and I was really happy. And all my family was surrounding me and Kelly was up there. And I felt very blessed and I was just really thankful for the opportunity.
You mentioned the blinds. I want to talk about that a little bit. How are your nerves during those blind auditions, and how much of a difference does it make who hits the buzzer first and spins their chair around as to who you choose as the judge?
Well, I wasn't really nervous at all. I just had butterflies of excitement. And I went on the stage and I sang, and then this chair started turning around. I walked in there and I wanted to choose Blake. And everyone pretty much knew that but before I sang, I was like, if Blake turns, I'm going to cry. And he turned around, and Kelly, and then J. Hud. And honestly, I don't know why I chose Kelly, but something inside was like, go with Kelly. And so I had to pick her, but I don't think it really matters who turns as long as you get a chair turn. It's pretty awesome.
And how do you maintain your composure when you're singing during those blind auditions and one chair turns around, then another, and you still have to keep it together? And you did.
I have no advice for that because I don't even know how I did it. But I definitely had my eyes open when some of the chairs turned. Sometimes I had to close my eyes a little bit and I was like, whoa. But I kept going and kept singing and had to stay calm while everything was going on.
And Kelly was ecstatic when you chose her, too. That had to make you feel so good.
It did. It felt really awesome.
Did you spend your $100,000 check yet? Did you get the
Not
car?
yet. Not yet. Well, my dad bought me a 72 Chevel.
You did get that. Okay.
Yeah.
Perfect for your name, right?
Yeah.
Carson, what is it like for you? Do you actually know who the winner is
I do.
before you're handed that car?
Oh yeah, for sure.
Tell me
I do.
about that process, if
It's
you can
fun.
reveal.
It's a legal, boring process, but it's vetted at the highest of levels, so there are no mistakes. I choose to see it so that I know going into the show who won, and yeah, it goes through a lot of redundancies to make sure that we get it right because we don't want to get it wrong. But I was very excited to read her name, and she's been such a great addition to the show and represented herself and her age group so well. And so it was just great. It was great for her talent, and it was just great for us for TV.
A new judge is joining The Voice this season, John Legend, who has Philly ties.
Yeah.
How much does the dynamic change when a new judge takes the chair?
It actually changes more than you would think. The one part is that we never really know. You know, as producers, you can sit in a room all day long and go, oh, it'd be great, so-and-so with so-and-so, and then these guys would, but you don't know until you hire them and you put them all together and the lights come on and we start shooting. And we've been very lucky. It was this way with Usher, with Shakira, J. Hud. We just get these A-list artists who really just fit in. And I think the common denominator is that they're all really good people. Like, they're just good, solid people. They want to help, young people or other artists. They've got a lot of knowledge to pass down. And John, who's an EGOT winner now, and is really smart, has been awesome. And it's changed a little bit of the dynamic of Blake and Adam and Kelly.
So who's your favorite judge?
Well, I don't have one. I'm like the traffic cop who's, they all drive me crazy because I'm the bad guy who has to tell them when to stop talking. But we've got a great list, and I don't know. Blake might be my favorite because he's in my trailer nonstop. He steals all my snacks and naps in my couch. It's weird.
I could see that.
Yes.
How do you balance it all? The Today Show, The Voice, Last Call, New Year's Eve special, and you never seem tired.
Yeah. I'm napping as we speak. I've got it down. I don't know. It's not that. It's a laundry list. It seems like a lot, but it's really not. I'm lucky to have all the gigs. I'm lucky to have been at NBC as long as I have. I love what I do. It was all rooted just loving music, and The Voice has been the perfect show for me to host. And it doesn't. They always say if you love what you do, you never work a day in your life. I'm like the living embodiment of that.
Oh, so excited. So the blind auditions are now.
So yeah, we did the blinds for 16 with John Legend, and we just finished the battle rounds, and so those will roll out. But we had such a great season 15 with Chevel winning that we have a lot of great momentum.
And Kelly's got 2, right? Now back to back, just.
She's won. Has she won twice?
Yeah.
I probably lost track. Yeah.
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 So she's on a roll.
She's threatening
the other judges are going to
Blake's
be fighting her.
throne of 50 wins. Yeah, she's been such a great addition to the show. She has so much energy.
Yes.
And so when we're shooting, and they're long days, sometimes, we have to give a little extra coffee to the boys, and she's just always up and alert, and so she's been a wonderful addition.
And now she's getting a talk show on NBC that NBC Philadelphia will air.
Yeah.
How do you think she'll do in that capacity?
I think she'll do great. That's always that's a tough arena. Those talk shows are hard to beat. A lot of great talents have gone into those shows and have had trouble finding success. But Kelly is, every time she's even backstage talking, a group just forms around her. She's a really great mom. Her kids are always there. She's a strong female voice. And I think those are all great components to somebody who'll be compelling in daytime.
Awesome. Well, congrats to you.
Thank you so much.
Can't wait to hear when your album comes out and hear more from you. Beautiful voice like an angel.
Thank you.
You're adorable.